Hey guys, welcome to the introduction to the Romulan Republic member. This is Zorak Valak. Now, he is a Romulan and his ship is the RRW Corvix. Now, the background behind Zorak is that he used to be a member of the Romulan Empire. However, when the destruction of Romulus came, he left and settled on a planet, a colony planet, where he basically set up a new life. He's quite hard on himself. He gives himself a lot of things to do rather than giving other people the job. So, for an example, a situation, if working as a group, he will rather do all the jobs himself rather than get sort of like, he wouldn't split it half and half. He would always try to do the majority because he sort of puts himself through it. He always puts more pressure on himself than other people. So if they do something wrong, he may not be happy about it, but you won't necessarily be as disappointed or as angry if someone else done it than if he done it wrong. Because if he done it wrong, he'll just I'm not really sure how I'd really describe it for the moment, but the main theme with all my characters is the heavy black, with accent colours. In this case it is green. I'm trying to remember. I know that Kargesi's accent colour's red, with a bit of white to show the metal in her armour, but I can't remember our Federation. But regardless, we are just going to kick it off. So, engage. So, let's see where we go. Alright, so Virinat, I believe that's called. Not sure how the volume for my mic is going to go at the moment, depending on how the volume is for the game.
What we knew is gone. Our home, our lives, all that we were, dust. Blasted across empty, heartless skies. But we live. Our legacy lives within every ship we fly, upon every world we touch, in our hearts, in yours. There will be challenge. You will know fear, but you will overcome. You will survive and answer vengeance with blood. You will do as you must. Rule cannot be handed to the faithless. Our legacy cannot be lost to villains. Bury the past to face the future. In enemies, find allies. There is no price we have not paid, no loss we have not felt. Our dead world, our long suffering, these are not ends. We are not ended. For your crew, for your people, for this new home, we must face all doubt. We must break the strong who would destroy us and overcome the impossible. We must fight against any and all. We
Okay. So, this is 2 weeks.
The youngest of our kind rely on stories to know what our people were like before. Strong, secretive, warlike. We were feared. We were powerful. Then, everything changed. 22 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion traveled through subspace to hit Romulus and Remus, our homeworlds. No one could have predicted that would happen, and no one could have stopped it. Millions died. Those who survived were scattered across dozens of worlds. One day we were citizens of one of the greatest powers of the galaxy, and the next, we were just trying to survive. Every day was a struggle if you weren't part of the militant and oppressive Tal Shiar, or ruling everything from on high like Empress Sela. For ordinary Romulans, military victories don't mean much when you're hungry. Life goes on. The Klingons and Starfleet are at one another's throats, but battles light years away don't affect us much. The Tal Shiar are the more immediate threat. They're rebuilding the Empire by force, and pressing anyone they think can help into service. But even they don't seem to know we're here. We've put down roots and found friends. Today we'll celebrate what we've created. With hard work and some good fortune, true Romulans will once again rise to be a power in the galaxy. The first step on that path begins here.
So, there we are. Had that quick, short introduction. So, Tovin.
There you are. The security chief was looking for you earlier. She said there's trouble at the vineyard. Avrak's been filing reports all night about Kellids chewing at the vines. He's really worked up.
Kellids in a vine? That doesn't sound right.
Something must have annoyed them. It's not typical Kellid behavior. With the big celebration tonight, I think everyone's a little overexcited. Even the bugs. You should listen to one of Avrak's messages before you head out there.
I'll look into it.
Interactable items have a glow around them. Walk up and press F to
Yep, we're just going to disable pop-ups like normal. Check messages. Welcome Vorak Valak. I have 3 messages from Avrak. The second and third messages have been flagged as redundant by the system. Play message 1 now.
Please tell me you'll help me. Kellids are in the vineyard chewing through the irrigation pipes, and everyone says they're too busy getting ready for the big party to come and do something about it. There won't be any party if everyone's knee-deep in water by nightfall. Get over here and help me fix this.
So, we're going to...
If the Kellids are chewing up the vineyard, you should probably grab a pistol, just in case. I'd join you, but the chief has me looking into some odd comm chatter we picked up yesterday. We'll have to catch up later.
I'll see you later today. See you later, not later today, but... unnecessary details. So, here we are. So let's just grab a pistol. And it's automatically equipped it. So, stand here and... I love triple shots. Right, so we need to get to the farm. Oh yeah, this place is very busy. It's lagging a bit as well. I feel as if that might be just because quite a lot of people are on at the moment, or it may just be because it's I patched just before loading it up. That. Right.
Finally. I mean, which message? Ah, never mind that either. It's chaos here. I need some help. Normally we collect nectar from the local kelid insects. Something has driven them into a frenzy. They're chewing on our irrigation system and flooding the vineyard.
I'll start repairing the pipes.
Excellent, excellent. The broken pipes are obvious. They're the ones spraying water everywhere. Kellet shouldn't give you too much trouble. A few bursts from your pistol will take care of them.
I'll handle it. Not actually engineers, but there we go. So let's just repair this pipe. Oh. Didn't mean to move. Come on. There we go. And there we have it. So let's go speak to Avrak. Well, you need to do 3. Fairly quick, fairly simple.
Well, the flooding has stopped, but if those Kellids come back, they'll just break the pipes again. Something's making the insects go crazy. With bugs this size, that's a real problem. And Navala might be able to help if she's not goofing off again. She knows all about Kellids. She's normally down by the greenhouse this time of day. Tell her to stop being lazy and keep these critters contained.
Right, I'll find out what.
Good idea. Talk to Navala.
I
Navala.
bet she's just lounging around right now, not even thinking about all the damage being done to my vineyard. No one around here wants to put in a good day's work. Well, except for you.
Alright. I'll get going. Right, where the hell's... Distraction. There's Navala.
Just in time. Did you talk with Avrak? He said that I'm what? Lazy? That I've been... Ugh! He's just trying to make me look bad so he can get a promotion. Oh, that's so old-fashioned. Let me tell you what's actually happening. The Kellids are going crazy. I've been working all day to keep them out of the residential areas. This aggressive behavior is new, and we need to figure out what's causing it. That means gathering samples from some of these creatures.
I'll see what I can find. Nope, I'm gone.
Flanking damage detected.
Oh right, I've collected the sample. I thought I needed more than one. It would help if I paid attention at all.
This metal has some kind of fungus growing on it that's similar to the spores we found on some of the Kelid carapaces. It might explain their behavior, but how are they getting infected in the first place? Also, the flying Kelids have never come out of the cavern before. This is so strange.
Something might be happening in the cavern. I'll check it out.
You're right. The source of the infection could be somewhere inside the cavern. Head over there and see if you can find out what's aggravating the nest. And be careful.
I'll be careful. I should be able to get in the cavern now. So let's just squeeze through. Oh, look, we have bugs here as well. I don't remember clicking to fight. Let's just... yeah. Ooh. I wonder why these ones are dead. There's a gash across the abdomen. What the? A spider. A robot spider. Jeez. Good thing I don't have arachnophobia. Oh look, they even call it an unknown spider-like creature. So I guess my visual assessment wasn't far off. Oh. Ooh. Unknown floating creature. Why are they calling them creatures? They're definitely robots. Strange. It looks Borg-like, but that might just be because it's like dark metal with green. But it's not Borg. Ah, shit. Oh, at least we shut it off. And we've returned back to the village.
A strange machine and some weird drone things? That is troubling. Someone's been in there. We'll have to let the Maori know about this. It's good you disabled the device, though. Maybe now the Kelids will calm down. I took a look at those biological samples while you were gone, but I can't do much more than a basic tricorder scan. It's just not my area. Devex might be able to help. He was an engineer in the Romulan military before the homeworld was destroyed. Now he's helping us with our water supply and anything else that takes more specialized knowledge. You should talk to him.
Yes, I would. I'm a scientist. In both Romulan terms and in literal. Well, I'm a science student. But there you have it. Yes. So there's We haven't met Maori yet. This is the Vex.
What do you need with an old space hound like me?
Let's show the sample.
I have an idea of what this might be. Maybe. I saw something like this once before, when I was out beyond the Eridon belt. We responded to a distress call from a mining outpost. When we got there, all the people were just gone, vanished without a trace. The only things we found were a strange beacon and some odd spore samples. These look very similar.
Okay.
Sure, use whatever you want. I remember what we found back on the outpost. Bring the samples to me when you're done, and I can help you determine the results.
Thanks, I'll let you know what I find. So let's use this device here. Conduct a scan of analyze biological components. This seems to be quite simple.
I've only seen fungal biotech like this once before. Remember that mining station that I mentioned? Before we arrived, they reported several disappearances. Some thought it was paranoia, but we had reports that said intruders would beam in right through the colony's magnetic shield, right into someone's quarters, sedate them, and then vanish without a trace. We didn't know what to believe, but I don't think those miners were paranoid. Something did happen to them, and it could happen again.
You thought it was related to this beacon?
That's what my commander believed. We found a beacon with almost the same configuration as the one you found. We weren't able to get much from it before we shut it down. But the one thing we learned is that the beacon was made by a race that called themselves the Elachi.
Oh god. I know the Elachi. Not many, if any of you are Star Trek fans. I don't believe many of you who haven't played Star Trek Online know who the Elachi is. They made their first appearance in Star Trek Enterprise that aired from 2001 to 2005, other than Star Trek Discovery that comes out this year in 2017. It's probably one of the least popular sci-fi series, like Star Trek series even. It made an appearance in the first season, episode 10 or 11 or something, pretty about the middle of the first season. Yes, they look kind of like fungi. They're tall, quite lanky, slim limbs, slim everything, and their eyes are like stalks.
We stayed in orbit for a few days, but the Elachi never came back. That's good news for us, seeing that you disabled the beacon you found in the caverns.
What do we do now? Tell the Maori what we found?
That's right. He's the man in charge, so he needs to know. I'd be surprised if he doesn't want to send someone down there to analyze that beacon. Could be these Elachi were interested in our colony for some reason. Lucky for us, you were there to put a stop to whatever they were trying to do.
Okay, so we just done that. We need to now bring our findings to the Maori. The Maori is the leader of this colony, this village, that, might I add, looks really nice. I mean, looks simple. You've got the bloody buzzing noise coming from wherever the hell it's meant to be coming from. But I'm going to end this part here, and we're going to bring our findings of the Elachi in the colony to the Maori, to our leader, in the next part, and we shall see where this goes. In my opinion, this is the calmest beginning out of all of them. I mean, the Star Trek, we had graduation, gunfire training, rifle training, a lot of talking, similar to what this is. So, interesting start, nice start. Klingons run straight into it. That was actually, I believe, the quickest one. So I'll see you guys next part. Bye guys.